Good morning friends, welcome back to Panika Tutorials. In the last video, I have discussed what is meant by page replacement algorithm, what is the need for a page replacement algorithm, various page replacement algorithms such as first in, first out, least recently used and optimal page replacement algorithm. All these concepts I have discussed in detail for you. I hope you have watched that video. If you did not watch that video, I request you to go back and watch that video and come back to this video. In this video, I want to discuss about first in first out page replacement algorithm with an example. So I request everyone to watch the complete video for better understanding. In non-contiguous memory allocation, the process is logically divided into pages and main memory is logically divided into frames. The size of a page will be equal to size of a frame. Meaning is that entire page can be kept in a one particular frame of a main memory. Let's assume that CPU is currently executing the process P1. It is logically divided into 7 pages and we have only 3 frames such as frame 1, frame 2, frame 3 in the main memory. Now at a time, how many pages we can keep in the main memory? At max, 3 pages only we can keep because you have 3 frames. But we always give an illusion to the user that entire process is bringed into the main memory while executing. But in this case, the process size is more than the main memory. So that's why virtual memory will come into the picture. Always we will give an illusion to the user that entire process is bringed into the main memory while executing it. But practically it is not happen. Now let's take that CPU is trying to access the page number 4. Now whether page number 4 is there in the main memory or not, it is not there because frame 1 is empty, frame 2 is empty, frame 3 is empty. If a CPU is accessing for a particular page, if that particular page is not available in the main memory, then we will call it as a page fault. If the corresponding page is available in any frame of the main memory, then that concept we will call it as a page hit. Page hit means the corresponding page is available in the main memory. Page fault means it is not available. Now page number 4 is available, not there. So it is a page fault. Now we have to insert the page number 4 in any one of the frame. Okay, that is what we will call it as a swap in. Bringing a particular page from the second memory and keep it into the main memory is called as swap in. Swap out means reverse process. Keeping the particular page which is already available in the main memory into the secondary memory. Meaning is that from main memory to secondary memory, if you are bringing any page, that concept we'll call it as swap out. From the secondary memory to main memory, if you are bringing any page, that concept we'll call it as swap in. Okay. Now page number 7, whether page number 7 is available in any frame of the main memory, it is not available. So again it is a page fault. So what I will do, I will insert the page number 7 in the frame number 2. Now page number 6, CPU is accessing the page number 6. Whether page number 6 is available in the main memory, not available. So again it is a page fault. Okay. So what I will do is that as currently frame number 3 is empty, I will keep the page number 6 in the frame number 3. So now the main memory is full. Okay. Now CPU is trying to access the page number 1. Whether page number 1 is available? No, it is not available. Again it is a page fault. Okay. Now as the main memory is full, we have to swap out any particular page and swap in the page number 1. Now which page we have to swap out? That depends on what replacement algorithm you are using. Here I am using the first in first out replacement algorithm. So which page was in first, that you have to be removed. That page we will call it as a victim page. Now look at here, page number 4 was inserted here, page number 7 was inserted here, page number 6 was inserted here. So which page was in first? Page number 4. That page we have to swap out and page number 1 should be swap in. After doing that one, page number 1, page number 7 and page number 6 is currently available in the main memory. Okay. Now page number 7 CPU is trying to access. Whether page number 7 is there in the main memory? Yes, it is available. So we will call it as a page hit. Okay. Are you able to understand? For understanding purpose, I am keeping the page fault as cross and page hit as correct button. Okay. Tick mark I am keeping. 6, page number 6 is available in the main memory. Yes. So now look at here, after page hit, currently 176 are only there. Now page number 6 is available. So again it is a page hit. So we no need to do the swap out and swap in. So page number 1, page number 7, page number 6 are currently available in the main memory. Okay. Now page number 1. Page number 1 is there in the frame number 1 of main memory. So again it is a page hit. Okay. Are you able to understand? So there is no swap out and swap in. So currently page number 1, page number 7, page number 6 are there in the main memory. Now CPU is trying to access the page number 2. Whether page number 2 is available in the main memory? It is not available. So it is a page fault. Now we have to find a victim page and we have to do the swap out and swap in. Now which is our victim page now? We have to find out that one using the strategy called first in first out. So which page was in first? Look at the pages which are currently available, 176. So among them, which one was inserted first? 7 was inserted here, 6 was inserted here, 1. Among them, 7 was the inserted first. So this is the victim page. That page you have to do the swap out, meaning is that you have to bring this page which is currently available in the main memory to the secondary memory, and you have to swap in the page number 2. After doing that one, currently you will have page number 1, page number 2, page number 6 in the main memory. Now page number 7, the CPU is accessing. Whether page number 7 is available? No, it is not available. So it is a page fault. Now what you have to do? You have to find a victim page. 6 is in here, 1 is in here, 2 is in here. Which one was in first? Page number 6. So page number 6 is the victim page. That page you have to swap out, and page number 7 you have to swap in. After doing that one, page number 1, page number 2, page number 7 is currently available in the main memory. Now page number 2. Page number 2 is available? Yes, it is available in the frame number 2 of the main memory. So it is a page hit. Now page numbers, after page hit, only these frames are there. 1 means page number 1, 2 and 7 are there in the frames of a main memory. Now 6. 6 is CPU is trying to access. Whether page number 6 is available? Not there. So it is a miss. If it is a miss, we have to find a victim page. Currently page number 1, page number 2, page number 7 are there. Now look at here. Page number 1, when it was in here, okay, keep it here. And page number 7 is in here, okay. Page number 2 is in here. So which page was in first? Page number 1. Don't think that page number 7 is in here. After that in, we have removed it. Again it was in here only. Are you able to understand? So page number 1 is the victim page. We have to swap out, and page number 6 should be swapped in. Currently page number 6, page number 2, page number 7 is available in the main memory. Now CPU is trying to access the page number 1. Whether page number 1 is there in the main memory? Not there. Again it is a page fault. Okay. Now I have to find a victim page. Look at here. Page number 6 was in here. Page number 7 is in here. Page number 2 is in here. So which was in first? Page number 2. So that page you have to remove it, or you have to swap out. So this page number 2 is the victim page. So you have to swap out the page number 2 and you have to swap in the page number 1. Now immediately CPU is trying to access the page number 2 which is not available. Again it is a page fault. So we have to find the victim page. 7 is in here, okay. Currently 1, 7 is there, 1 is in here only, okay. 6 is in here, and 7 is in here. So which was in first? 7. That is the victim page. So you have to remove the 7 and you have to insert the page number 2, and currently you have page number 6, page number 1 and page number 2. Now CPU is immediately accessing the page number 7. It is not there, again it is a miss. So if it is a miss, we have to find the victim page. See, sometimes I use a word called page miss or page fault. Both are meaning is that current page is not available in the main memory. Okay, now look at here. Page number 2 is in here, page number 1 is in here, page number 6 is in here. So which was in first? 6. So that is a victim page that you have to swap out, and page number 7 will be swapped in. At last you have page number 7, page number 1, page number 2 is there in the main memory. Usually they may ask question like this also. Given some number of frames and a reference string, they will ask you what are the frames, what are the pages which are there in the main memory. You have to say page number 7, 1, 2 are there, depends on the frame number. See, because here I am calling it as a frame number 1, frame number 2, frame number 3. Okay, now we need to find the number of page faults and number of page hits, so that it will be useful for you to compute the hit ratio and fault ratio. Now number of page faults: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 page faults are there, and number of page hits: 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 page hits are there. Now we need to compute the page hit ratio. Usually they will ask you compute the hit ratio. Hit ratio is number of hits or page hits by number of hits plus number of faults, or even you can say the total references. Okay, which is in this example is 4 by 10 plus 4 into 100, because it is a ratio you have to multiply with 100. If someone asks you to compute the fault ratio or miss ratio, you have to find number of page faults, okay, divided by number of hits plus faults into 100. Okay, or even you can say that 100 minus hit ratio, that will give you the fault ratio. Is it clear? Are you able to understand it or not? So with this one, I hope you have understood what is a first in first out page replacement algorithm, how to do the page replacement with a given string. If you still have any doubts, feel free to ask me in the comment section. I will try to clear your doubts as early as possible. Thank you for watching the complete video. Have a nice day.